Jai Gurudev student, and good morning. Today student will read the atomic mass of some element, and by using them we will find the molecular mass of some elements, molecular mass of some compounds. So hydrogen atomic mass is 1, helium it is 4, lithium 6.9, carbon it is 12, nitrogen it is 14, oxygen 16, sodium is your 23, magnesium 24, aluminium 27, sulfur 32. So these are the atomic mass of these elements. Chlorine 35.5, iron 56.5, copper 63.5, calcium 40, gold is your 197, then phosphorus 31, your manganese is 55, silver 108, and last one is uranium 238. The silver, I think student you can remember, silver is 108. So by using them we can find the molecular mass of these. So I am doing some, rest of you do. I am finding the H2O water, then aluminum hydroxide, then glucose. So if you want to find the atomic molecular mass of water, so it is 2 into atomic mass of hydrogen plus 1 into atomic mass of oxygen. In the above table, the atomic mass of hydrogen is 1, atomic mass of oxygen is 16. So instead of atomic mass of hydrogen we put 1, and instead of atomic we put 16. So 2 plus 16, in total we have 18 gram per mole, or you can write U also. And aluminum hydroxide, so one aluminum is there, so one aluminum mass is 27 plus 3 into this oxygen plus hydrogen 16 plus 1, so it becomes 27, 3 into 17, 27 plus 51, 7 plus 1, 8, 8 plus 2, 8. So this is gram per mole. So student, rest of things you have to find out the glucose. This is your sugar. This is your acetic acid. These things you try to find. Next, student, we are reading about one more important topic. This is your chemical formula. The chemical formulae, it is the plural form of this one. It is the symbolic representation of a molecule of a substance. Chemical formula symbolic representation. Before I tell about the glucose, it is C6H12O6. The symbolic representation of glucose is this one. It is of two types. One is your empirical formula, another one is your molecular formula. So chemical formula is also of two types. One is your empirical formula, another one is your molecular formula. So empirical formula is simplest whole number ratio and molecular formula is the true formula of a molecule. Now if I return the formula of this carbon 12 compound, so this is dodecyne. So in case of empirical formula, this one turns to be your, you divide that one by 12, 12 1 ja 12 means C1, 12 2 ja 24. So this is simplest whole number ratio gives you empirical formula, and this one is gives molecular formula. Now I am writing the molecular formula, then this one is called common factor N, then empirical formula. If I write molecular formula as H2O2, molecular formula C6H12O6, then molecular formula your C6H6, molecular formula CO. So for this one, the common factor of this one is 2, because both are divisible by 2. Common factor in this case become 6, because this one 6 6 6. With 6 you can divide all these numbers. This one common factor again 6. This one common factor is 1. So its empirical formula turns to be your HO. Its empirical formula is your CH2O. It is CH and last one remains C. So what you are getting, the molecular formula, you take the common factor and divide with common factor, we are getting empirical formula. So here also we are taking 6 divide 6 by 6 1, 6 by 12 by 6 2 and 6 by 6 1. This is the empirical formula. So one thing student we require to know, the molecular formula is nothing but N into empirical formula. Means molecular formula, if it is C6H6, 6 into CH. So 6 1 ja 6, 6 1 ja 6. So in total what you require to learn, this is N equal to molecular formula mass by empirical formula mass. So this is what is called N. N we require to remember, N is nothing but molecular formula mass divided by empirical formula mass. So this formula you require to know. Next student, these things also you do as homework. Write the empirical formula of the following: C3H6O3, C2H4, then C12H22O11. So from that you try to find out the empirical formula. You take the common factor 3 there, this is CH2O. Like that you can calculate of your own. Now we are solving one problem based on this. The problem is, a compound was found to contain carbon 34.6%, hydrogen 3.85%, oxygen 61.55%. Calculate its empirical formula. So it is a problem and percentage is there. Let the compound weighs 100 gram. Initially you consider the compound weighs your 100 gram. So what we have, therefore carbon equal to 34.6 gram because it is percentage given, then oxygen equal to 61.55 gram and hydrogen equal to 3.85 gram. Moreover, student, one point you must require to know, this is also you have learned from the 9th standard. What is mole? Mole is given mass by atomic mass. So this is the given mass. All these things are, student, all these things are your given mass. So this is, I am writing GM, given mass of carbon, given mass of oxygen, and what is the atomic mass of carbon is your 12, oxygen 16, hydrogen is 1. So therefore moles of carbon is your 34.6 divided by 12, moles of oxygen 61.55 divided by 16, and moles of hydrogen 3.85 divided by 1. So these are your moles of carbon, oxygen and hydrogen. So this one, if you divide that one with 12, you will get 2.88. This value you will get 3.85. This value 3.85. So what we are getting, that the moles of carbon is 2.88, moles of oxygen is 3.85, moles of hydrogen is this. Next point is you have to take mole ratio. Two 2.88 is to 3.85 is to 3.85. Now I am writing, you need not require to write in your problem, divide by minimum. To go for the minimum here, minimum is this one. All the factors are divided by minimum. 2.88 divided by 2.88 is to 3.85 divided by 2.88 is to 3.85 divided by 2.88. This is 1, this is 1.33, this become 1.33. Now in this case, student, multiply all of them by 3 because you have to convert that one into whole number. So you have to multiply by 3. So the first one become 3. If you multiply 3.99, this one become 3.99. So that can be written as 3:4:4. So this is your simple ratio. Now from this simple ratio we can write the empirical formula. How many carbon is there? Now we have taken the mole ratio between what? Carbon, oxygen and hydrogen. the mole ratio of your carbon, oxygen and hydrogen. So how many carbon comes? 3. How many oxygen comes? 4. How many hydrogen? 4. So you can write it like that, C3H4O4. So this is your empirical formula. Now student, this problem you have to do at home. A compound contains carbon this percent, hydrogen this percent and oxygen this much. Calculates its empirical formula. So that is what we have for today. Thank you.